Hey, what's up guys? My name is Sago, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how I took the store or product from $0 per day to 2K per day in 5 days. Um, so now as you can see, I did get a lot of sales the very first day. You can see the graph how like I tested a product, boom, it jumped up, jumped up, jumped up, jumped up, and yeah, I want to show you guys exactly how I scale my products, and I managed to do this over and over and over again with new stores and new products. So, what are the steps? Sorry, I actually going to skip one thing, but basically I'll show you guys exactly how this worked because this is a niche store. So this is a old product I did. So this was back in September, but you can see how I've covered the name of the product, but what I did was I left in the pink thingy because this is a variant of the product and I was only selling one variant, so it doesn't matter. This is basically what I did in sales for this specific product. So the first day I did $121. The next day I did 1K, and then 1.7K, 1.9K, and then 2.1K. Now you can see the jump over here from 1K to from $121 to 1K. So it's almost a $900 increase, around like $880 or something, probably more, in a jump. And I know it might be it might seem kind of crazy to do this, but trust me, it's very possible for anybody to do this. You don't have to be some crazy expert with Facebook ads to be able to achieve these goals. You just gotta follow the correct strategy and correct method to be able to do this. And many people are going to ask, like, what was the profit around this, like in the first couple of days? Well, it was anywhere between 40 and 20%. This, like I said, if you follow the correct strategy, it is not impossible to achieve these goals. So what was my strategy? How was I able to achieve this? Well, first of all, you need a winning product. How do I find my winners? I have a video on my channel where I go over this, and I'm gonna go more in detail on this in this video. Just stay patient with me. And then you need a winning ad creative. A winning ad creative could be like, literally, it could be an image, it could be a video. It really depends on the product. In this case, it was a video. What is my testing strategy? I do have two tutorials on my channel on this, and the latest one actually showcases the testing strategy I use for this specific product. What is my scaling strategy? I have tutorials on scaling as well. I have a case study just from a few days ago where I show you guys inside of my ads manager, and I show you guys live how I scale. But let's just jump into the first step here. How do I find my winning products? Like I said, I have a video tutorial on this, but basically I use drop point, this thing right over here. This is what I used. If you want to learn more about drop point, make sure you check out this product research strategy video. And it might sound like drop point is the best way to find winning products. In my opinion, that's how I find 90% of my winners, but you could use Amazon, Wish, Facebook, and Shopify as well. Did you know that if you search for a product on Google and type plus Shopify, it's actually going to show you guys the Shopify stores generally? Most likely it's going to do that. And there are multiple ways to finding winning products. Drop point costs money. I know a lot of people don't like that, but the other strategies I have are actually free. So make sure you check out the videos, see for yourself what you like and what you don't like, and decide from there. Now let's just jump on to the next one. How do I test products? Like I said, I do have a low budget testing strategy video on my channel, and I posted this 2 days ago. I do have two videos, but this one is the latest one. Something I forgot to mention in the video is that I always do 1 day click, but honestly, it's not relevant for this store because I was doing 7 days click or 1 day view for this specific product. Why was that? Well, I just completely forgot to select 1 day click. Basically, that's the reason why I started doing 1 day click after this specific product. But both works. It doesn't really matter. The conversion window is only to let Facebook know how quickly you want to get sales. Honestly, for low ticket product, you want to do 1 day click. That's just my opinion on it. A lot of people have different opinions, but this is how I do things. Now, scaling strat. Honestly, I do have a video on everything. So when it comes to conversion window, I do have a tutorial on my channel, or well, a video where I go more in detail on why I select 1 day click and why not 7 days click or 1 day view. You get the point. Just check out that video and you'll know why. Now, my scaling strategy. What was I doing to be able to scale this fast? Well, I was doing 100 USD CBO, scaling via breakdowns, budget testing, and lookalike audiences. Now, so what is this 100 USD CBO? Well, it's basically, so like I said, I was doing a lot of interest targeting. Once I found my winning interests, what I did was I just duplicated the top 4 or 5 interests, depending on how many I found, and turned them into a CBO. So like I said, you just find 4 or 5 winning interests, duplicate them into a new campaign, and make it a $100 CBO. No minimum ad spend or anything, and you don't want to. You just want to let Facebook do its thing. These are already proven interests, and yeah. And scaling via breakdowns. Now, what is this? It's basically, there's a breakdown tab on Facebook. If you select like the ad set, just select it, press filter by, and then filter by selection, and then you can go to the breakdown tab over here on the right. I'm just trying to show you guys like this, like with the mouse, so just follow it. I know it's not the best, but there's going to be a breakdown tab on the right here. Just press that and sort by, I think, no, not sort by, but something like that, and then you can select age, country, gender, etc. My favorite ones are actually the 3 I just mentioned. If you want to follow them in order, I would generally do gender, age, and country, depending on the product, of course. If you follow my testing strategy, you don't have to do country, because I always test with the United States. Now, what budget do I do? Well, budget testing. What is budget testing? Well, this is basically, once you find a winning interest, you want to duplicate it 5 times, or you can duplicate it twice. It doesn't matter. Some people just duplicate and double the budget. Personally, what I do is I duplicate the winning interest 5 times. I do 2 duplicates with the same budget that it was before, and then I do 3 while bumping the budget by $5 each. So the first one I bump with $5, the second one I bump with $10, and the third one I bump with $15. And then I let it go for 2 days, and I disable what's not working, or 3 days. Really depends. For this store I did 2 days. Nowadays I usually do 3. It really depends on the product, how much money I want to spend on the product, how profitable it is, and so on. And now when it comes to lookalike audiences, I launched I did launch video view lookalike audiences the 3rd day for this product, 95%, and they perform really, really well, extremely well actually. And this is a great foundation to start testing, or to start scaling products. And now, one thing to keep in mind is that video view lookalike audiences are only going to be effective if you have enough ad spend. So if you don't have that much ad spend, if your winning creative is not really a winner, then it's not going to work. Honestly, like, you can't just expect lookalike audiences to be profitable for you unless the product is good, your ad creative is good, your website is good, and so on. And I do have tutorials on how to create video view lookalike audiences. So if you want to know, if you don't know how to create one, you can go ahead and check out my channel. I have tutorials on all of these scaling strategies on there. And yeah, one more thing is you always want to test new creatives. So I have like 6 winning creatives for this specific product. Now, I'm not running ads for this product anymore because I ran into so many issues with Facebook. I just couldn't be bothered anymore, so I just decided to turn it off. Facebook can be a pain in the ass sometimes, and it's just annoying having to deal with that stuff. So I just moved on to a different product. I had another winning product on a different store, on a one product store, so I just moved on to that product instead. But like I said, I have tutorials on everything on my channel. Make sure you check out my channel if you want to learn more about my strategies and all. And if you want to see me go into a ads manager live showing you guys how I scale my products, etc., make sure you check out my case study part 2. It's when I show you guys how I brought a store from 0 to 30K in 30 days. and exactly how I structured my ads, exactly how I tested the product, exactly how I scaled the product, etc. I didn't scale it as fast as this store, but you know, it's still something to watch. And everything can't follow the, like, everything is not as successful. But anyway, I appreciate y'all for checking out the video. And if you want to make if you want to see when I create winning, if you want me to make a tutorial on how to create my winning ad creatives, just let me know and I'll make one shortly for you guys. I use a software called Animoto, and I use Adobe Premiere. It really depends. For video ads, at least. Now picture ads, I just use Canva. It's not more difficult than that, but I will make a video on it for you guys, just in case you still want to know how I go about making them. All right, appreciate y'all for watching the video, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.